My father is a Vietnam veteran who served aboard the USS Coral Sea and later with the 36th Airborne Brigade. Like many who've been a part of combat operations, he has been one of over 500,000 Vietnam veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. Everything he's accomplished or experienced since has been filtered through the struggles brought on by symptoms of PTSD. Here's an image of my grandfather in the Army during World War II. This is my uncle in the Navy, my other uncle in the Army, and this is one of my cousins who is currently deployed. So many veterans have a story, some of who have unshared experiences that they'll never forget. I have an appreciation for that and understand how debilitating PTSD can be on such a valuable demographic, one that I know is highly skilled and motivated to help others. That's why my current initiative will examine the relationship between PTSD symptoms severity and habitual exercise in trauma-exposed combat veterans. It's called Move More, or Maintenance of Volitional Exercise in Military Officers, Retirees, Reservists, and Enlisted.
Hi, my name is Danny Sauceda. Thank you for taking the time to view my crowdfunding effort. I'm studying exercise science at the University of South Carolina, particularly rehabilitation sciences. I've been learning about the beneficial effects of exercise over the past 2 years. Like my father, I'm also a veteran. I spent 9 years in the Air Force as an intel analyst and 3 years in the Navy Reserve as an intel specialist. Today, 1 in 4 Americans suffer from mental illness, and its prevalence continues to rise. Traumatic experiences can have quite an impact if left untreated or ignored for a long period of time, and so can everyday stress and anxiety. This troubles me personally because it's our mental well-being that dictates how we relate to others, our behaviors, and whether we maintain healthy lifestyle choices like participating in physical activity.
I am a licensed clinical psychologist and neuropsychologist here at the Dorn VA in Columbia, South Carolina. I've been performing psychological and neuropsychological evaluations of combat veterans since 1998 and have done many evaluations for PTSD in these veterans. I'm speaking to you today about a very important study that a student in the South Carolina School of Public Health Department of Exercise Science is going to be doing in the next year. Danny Saucedo is a master's student, and he's developed a critically important hypothesis that he would like to test. We're going to be looking at the relationship between avoidance behaviors and exercise in combat veterans with PTSD. Danny is himself a veteran, and I think he appreciates the significance of this and the potential that it has. I hope that you will consider giving to the maximum degree possible to support his work. If you do, you will be helping veterans who defend our nation, and veterans who are in need, and veterans whose well-being we are all concerned with.
The American Psychiatric Association has laid out distinct symptomology that defines PTSD as we know it. As Dr. Ginsburg mentioned, I'll primarily be looking at avoidance, but I'll also be looking at negative cognitions in mood, arousal, and resilience as they relate to objective measures of physical activity, like step count, sleep duration, and energy expenditure, so making the distinction between moderate and vigorous physical activity. With the help of my advisors, I hope to identify potential behavioral risk factors, adverse lifestyle habits such as sedentary behavior, and predictors of long-term exercise maintenance. My hope is to enable those with PTSD to enhance the quality of their life and their resilience. As a review article from Journal of Rehabilitation Research and Development states, tracking and monitoring patient outcomes by measuring functional capacity and quality of life are ultimately the targets of choice for determining the extent to which interventions are needed and successful. And well, that's just what I'm here to do. As I stand by for the next 30 days, please feel free to review the details of my study and consider helping me reach our goal. Thank you.